Can I tell you a story? And you may or may not remember this. Back in about 2001 or so, we upgraded the Norwood DJ booth from the old Denon crummy CD. Oh, they were pretty good CD players. This is back in the days when I basically put the pressure on the Norwood to get turntables.
Yeah.
I had records. I wanted to play them. So I put the pressure on. I think we got some old turntables from the Vic. It was owned by the same people, so we got those. Did everything we needed to. Also, the guy, Justin, gotta love Justin. Justin's our sound and lighting guy.
Justin saved us so many times. He was great.
He'll be involved at the reunion.
Oh, great.
He organised to set them up in a way that they were going to be fine. For anyone that knows how record players work, you've got a needle. If you're not careful, you can bump it and the whole track is ruined. But what happened is that on the very first night that we had these decks, it was also at the same point that Operation Blade had just been released.
That was one of the
biggest
ones,
one of the biggest tracks around, right? It's got a huge wind up and then kicks right into the 303 sound, which was sampled from this is going to kill Confusion by New Order. Yeah, there you go. So the story was that I'd said to Craig, "Oh, check this out!" I pulled this record out the sleeve. I was like, "Yeah, record." Put it on the deck, and next to me on the ground, I had a foldback monitor, which for anyone that DJs is something that you need to be able to hear so that you can mix with the audio that's down there, because we were behind the speakers. You can't really hear what's actually coming out very clearly. And when that track played, Craig has done his usual thing, has built this crowd up. The track is winding up. You're going, "Oh, Nord, come on, put your hands in the air!" Doing the rock star thing, getting right into it. And right at the point, just before that 303 sounds kicked in, I got so excited. I was like, Craig's going bananas. Everyone's hands are in the air. This track's about to get to the best part. The first thing I'll do is I'll turn up the volume on that speaker as loud as I can. And I did it, and it was so loud coming out here, and I loved it, that it made the arm on the record player bounce. So it went like, "Bass in the place, London," and then went like, "Bum, bum, and the arm from this thing skipped across, and the whole room went, "Oh, jeez!" It was the biggest anti-climax ever, and...
That always made me feel like such a dick whenever that kind of stuff happened.
Stuff like that happened all the time.
Are you with me, people? Are you with me? Let's do this! Oh, son of a bitch! Oh, shit!
It was crap. It was terrible. It was really, really bad. It was not good at all. Funny.
Funny now.
We might have to recreate that on the night.
Yeah,
what do you reckon?
absolutely.
Like, "Bass in the place, London."
Yeah.
So, another funny thing that came to my mind earlier today when I was thinking about some funny stories was we used to always have to, basically at 10 o'clock when they switch off the lights and stuff, the guy that was what was the name of the fellow that was there, that was the manager? Not Graham. I can't remember his name now. Doesn't really matter. I can't remember.
I'm sure you matter, Graham. I'm sure you matter. I'm sorry, I can't
love
remember.
you, Graham. He'd always go into like this control room and switch off the smoke alarms, right?
Oh, yeah.
Because we'd always pump out the smoke, which the security hated you for, but we had to do it.
Yeah.
And so then on this particular night, they'd obviously just forgotten to switch off the smoke alarms.
Yeah.
And we did it at 10:15. The smoke alarms have gone off. This whoop, right. And of course, being a hotel, the place is wired so that as soon as the smoke alarms go off, the fire brigade get called right away.
Yeah.
So within 5 minutes, you see the staff going, "What the hell's going on here?" And the manager's going, "Oh, we didn't turn off the smoke alarms." And then all of a sudden, these 3 CFS guys in full costume have walked across the dance floor, through into somewhere and switched off. And I remember as as they left, because they were obviously pissed off because it was such a minor thing. It was a smoke machine in a nightclub. It wasn't an actual fire.
No.
Is that, I don't know what you were thinking. I just thought you'd make a funny situation out of a bad one. Is you've just gone, "Big shout out to the CFS crew." Remember the guy turning around and basically giving you the finger.
Well, the thing was, I remember why. I hadn't even thought of that story for years until now, but I remember that why. It was because I said CFS and they were the MFS. Yeah, and so he's like, "We're the MFS, mate!" And I'm, "Oh, shit, sorry, buddy.
There you go. There you go.
I'm trying to be nice."
It was very obvious. He walked across the dance floor.
Yeah.
People were standing around looking confused and relieved that it was finished.
Yeah.
You've shouted something out. He's just turned around and just gone, "Ooh." Oh, God.
Yeah, oh well.
Good
Now,
times.
the old setup of the place. Anyone who was in the old days remembers that we had that big old school rear projection TV.
Yes.
And all of probably about 9 TVs or 12 TVs all set up on either side.
Yep.
And we had that crazy ass spinning light at the top of the thing, which I always thought was going to kill somebody one day.
Yeah, it was swinging around.
Because it was
dangerous.
It was mental. I've never seen a light like that.
No, it's very unique to the Norwood.
Ever again. Now, of course, the Norwood doesn't look anything like that.
It doesn't
these days.
I got hired. I got hired to DJ because I still DJ a lot, and I got hired to DJ at a girl's. I think it was her 30th birthday. About almost 2 years ago, and she was an old Norwood regular, so it was important to her to have her birthday at the Norwood.
Yeah.
I remember walking in there, and all the TVs are gone.
Yeah.
All the lighting's gone. The sound system's still there.
Yeah.
But it does look quite different to how it was. The dance floor's actually gone. It's all carpet.
Yeah.
There's a big projector screen there now, but I'm hoping what I'm going to say is where you're going at, which is like we're basically going to try and do our best to recreate the Norwood for the reunion as best as we can.
And here's how we did that. I had an old school rear projection TV that nobody wanted. You can't get rid of an old school rear, like a massive thing, giant, huge
on a
thing.
stand.
On a stand, it's a ridiculous beast. It takes up so much space in your house.
I bet it's heavy too.
Heavy, and it's ridiculous. Now I was this close to chucking that thing off into a dump, like into the recycle place at the dump for old TVs, before I got a call from Steve Noble going, "Don't chuck it out. We need it for the old school Norwood reunion." So like it was seriously that close to. I was just about to go boom when I got a phone call and went, "Well, I guess that's the perfect place for it." Is there any other stuff? Are we going to try and?
I think there's 4 lights we're going to have there. Not that this will be a big deal, but there are 4 lights that had been sitting, Justin told me, have been sitting in a storeroom at the Vic for the last 10 years. He's going to get them, dust them off, and we're going to use them. There is something else that I'm really keen to mention. That is that we've organised. Do you remember the old Daytona machine?
That used to be at the yeah, Daytona.
Sega. And so, if you're at the Norwood in the reunion, I'll definitely race you. Love to. It'd be great. And that's the other thing I want to quickly mention. We should probably wrap up soon. While Craig and I were primarily the DJ and MC for, about 5 years before you left, and then me for another year, and we had all the help of those other guys. It isn't just us at the reunion, which I'm loving, and the fact that we get to hang out with people, we get to hang out with the old school crew. Yeah. So, firstly, there's the VIP hour, which is again $60 for tickets. You get to come along early and hang out with us.
Regular tickets are what?
18. They're 18 online beforehand, 25 on the door, but again, don't leave until the night. I don't reckon there'll be any, to be honest.
I think it's already
selling out really well. And where was I going with that? Oh, yeah. Just the fact that Craig and I aren't going to be on stage as such all night, which is great because we get to hang out with people, and have a dance, have a boogie, play some Daytona.
But it's all the old school crew coming up and doing sets as well.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. So we can now actually announce some big news. Big news! Oh my God! DJ Josh is playing.
Great, awesome. I love DJ Josh.
DJ Josh is playing.
Yay!
What? Yay. DJ Josh is coming.
She's awesome. I love her.
So, you would have had to have been hiding under a rock if you've never heard of DJ Josh. She's incredible. She's been royalty, really, DJing in Adelaide for like 30 years. Yeah. And we rang her and said, "Look, we need some extra DJs," and she was thrilled. So